day and welcome back to my channel. I just sat down here for a quick bite to eat before I start my day. I'm learning to just eat when I'm hungry because I'm not always hungry right now. If you guys are kind of confused about my life and what's going on, you can watch my last video. Nothing much has changed from that, but I decided if I have to sit down and film videos and then edit them and rewatch them multiple times before they go out, I want to do my normal content that I enjoy and love. Life is good in so many ways, and so we're going to show the life is good side of things right now, and just know that not a lot has changed, and we would covet your prayers very much, and we're taking it day by day. I've learned that as a planner at heart, I still like to plan, even if the plan goes totally out the window the first thing in the morning. I need that. I need to plan each day and then hope for the best. And you know what? I get a lot more done that way too. I'm not near as aimless, or like sometimes anxiety can get in the way if you don't really have a list of things and then you can just put one foot in front of the other. Sometimes I feel like it, sometimes I don't. I think homemaking is one of those really good things that can pull you out of a funk if you're in one, just because it's so like mundane and you can see results. You know, wipe down your kitchen counters or put the pillows back on the sofa, stuff like that. You can tangibly see that you got something done, even if it immediately gets undone a little bit later, you know. But yeah, we'll chat throughout the day today. I'll give you some life updates, and we're going to talk about accepting help as a homemaker, because that can be really hard sometimes. But yeah, I'm here eating, I made myself a green juice. This is just that green goodness from Aldi, and then I put sparkling water in it to make it a little less, like, it's really thick and very sweet. So I don't know, the little fizz in it is a nice way to wake up in the morning. And this little juice cup was from someone who gave me a little bouquet of flowers, and it's just like the perfect little juice cup. I love it. And then this is slow fermented cranberry pecan loaf from Wild Grain, which that's a little gift I gave to myself. Again, this month I ordered another Wild Grain box. I love Wild Grain, and their food is so good and so easy. And I just don't, I'm not making, I have sourdough starter in my fridge, so it's a start, but I have yet to make anything with it. Priorities, guys. Right now, we just priorities. I do what I feel like doing and what needs to be done. Those two things for the most part. If it's extra and I don't feel like doing it, it's just extra. It doesn't need to get done. This one is really good. It has like a crunch and a tang to it with the pecans and cranberry. Yum. But I did want to talk to you guys quickly before we start our day and get into it. And yeah, we have a lot of things on the table for today, but I wanted to mention Wild Grain again because they are working with me on this video per my request. I love ordering from them, and they are so good. I have a Wild Grain box coming this week, and we are all very excited about it. Wild Grain is the first bake from frozen subscription box for sourdough breads, artisanal pastries, and fresh pastas. Wild Grain partners with small bakers and pasta makers across the country to keep the tradition of artisanal and nutritious food alive. And I know many of you make your own sourdough items, but if you wish you could, and maybe now is just not the season of life, or if you have somebody in your life that you would think this would be a good gift for, honestly, this is kind of a gift to myself, and I think it would make a great gift for anybody else who, you know, maybe just had a baby or is going through a hard time, to give your family delicious but also better for you food. Wild Grain is not like the typical bread at the grocery store. They use a slow fermentation process that can be easier on your belly, and it's richer in nutrients and antioxidants that can help lower blood sugar spikes. You know, a lot of people with gluten intolerances and stuff have found that they really have good experiences with slow fermentation, but it also tastes so good that way as well. Every item bakes in 25 minutes or less, so you can enjoy homemade quality whenever you like. If you decide to go check them out with my code, I'll give it to you here in a second, definitely build your box and put in some pastas. I love their pasta. It is so good. All of them. Their cookies, super good. This cranberry loaf is amazing if you're looking for something a little bit different. Their waffles are so good. They have pretzel buns that I'm so excited to try. I haven't tried them yet. And they also have slow fermented brioche rolls. But my heart will always be with the croissants. My code is meganfox, and when you use that with the link down below, that's going to get you $30 off of your first box, plus free croissants for life. Let me tell you, those croissants are to die for. Flaky, buttery, delicious, straight out of the oven. Oh man, I love them. So again, my code is meganfox, and I'll put the link for you down below. That's going to get you $30 off of your first box, plus free croissants for life. So you can thank me later once you order a box. I am excited for you. Anyway, so this morning on the agenda, my sister is coming over. She comes over on Tuesdays, and this started back when I was pregnant with my third, I think it was, and I was trying to run YouTube and all that as well. And so she comes over for about 2.5 hours every Tuesday. And it's such a breath of fresh air. She helps out with whatever I need, helping with the kids, lots of cleaning, sorting, organizing, just mostly general tidy up and cleaning for me, like windows and stuff that I just don't get to during the week. While she's here, I often do YouTube. I'll run errands, that kind of thing. So that's what we're gonna do this morning. I have a simple lunch planned that we'll talk about later. So anyway, I'm glad you're here. Let's cheer each other up and have a great day. What are you gonna do today? Did you know we match? We match. Look, you're wearing green. Mom's wearing green. Are you gonna play outside today?
No.
No. Should we comb your hair?
No.
Are you gonna go eat your peaches that Mama made you? Can you carry that over to the table without spilling it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! What did Aunt Nan make you? Let me see it. Janan is making all kinds of crochet projects in her spare time, and they're so cute. This is a little bag. What was this? A car seat cover? No, a steering wheel cover that my other sister didn't want, and so she turned it into a bag. Oh, my friend just sent me a Bible verse. It says, Nahum 1:7, the Lord is good, a strong refuge when trouble comes. He is close to those who trust in him. I love that verse. I didn't even, Nahum? I forgot about that book of the Bible almost. Oh, that was sweet. Anyway, I am returning some packages here, running into the UPS store to return them. I ordered some baby outfits for my twin nephews that did not come in time. Like, anyway, the one took like 2 weeks. They're like coordinating, checkered and striped. And the striped one took like a month to get here, and the checkered one came right away. It was very odd. So anyway, I'm returning those. And a baby monitor that was not what we were looking for, so I'm returning that. And a cookie jar that I don't know when I ordered that or why or how it got. I think it was sitting in my cart and I accidentally ordered it along with like my Mary Ruth's vitamins on Black Friday on the Prime Day deal. Anyway, I did not mean to buy it, so I'm gonna return that. But maybe later this evening I'll show you some of the things I got back when there was Amazon Prime deals, because they keep running sales here and there, I've noticed, and I got some good stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna run in here and return that stuff, and then I need to stop at the dry goods store. It's called Goods. It's a Mennonite store, and they have a big sewing section. I'm looking for some lace for a dress that I got for my daughter that's just a little too short, and so I just want like some cream lace that I can sew across the bottom and make it a little bit longer. The school she goes to does not have a uniform requirement or anything, but her dresses and skirts need to be covering her knee, so it was just a little too short, and I was like, you know what, she's only gonna get longer and taller, so I'm gonna add some lace across the bottom. So yeah, that is what's on my agenda for now. By the way, so color coordinated today. My pen, my planner. By the way, my planners are still available, and if you're looking to get into more of a system here as the next school year starts, I highly recommend these because they're not dated. You can start any time of the year. You know, start September 1st, it might be a good time. This is like my lifeline. I mean, there for a while I had nothing to plan. I just lived minute to minute, but now that I'm back to planning things again, it's simple enough not to be a burden, but then it is organized enough for you to feel like you have a plan and agenda and some accountability. So anyway, I'll put the link for those down below too, but let's get our errands run. Okay, these are my options, but what I really want is this one, but it's $5.89 a yard, which is nuts. I need 3 yards, so it's gonna be more expensive than the actual dress itself, pretty much. So sadly, this one is not an option. I think this one is too creamy, and this one is too white, so I think that leaves me just with this one here. That's my only option. It's 89 cents a yard, so I'll get plenty. Okay, I just got back. Jana's still here if you hear anything. But I'm so glad I took a second look, because look at this. I found the perfect lace for 58 cents a yard, so I spent $1.77, and it's the perfect cream color to go with this dress, and it's wide enough, so it doesn't have any stretch. So I don't know how that will work, but I'm just gonna sew on, like, look at that. That's gonna be so cute. I might only have to do 1 layer. I'll do 1 and then see what she thinks, because I think 2 layers will definitely look more crafty, which is not the goal, but it might be needed for the length. But oh, okay, I'm just gonna do this now and get it over with. And of course, it's not white thread in my sewing machine, so I have to re-thread it. it need another row, or is it good the way it is? Put your arms down. Let me see. See, I don't really want to add another row because I think it's going to look too crafty.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just leave it the way it is. That is adorable. Okay, twirl.
Woohoo! Don't even twirl.
It's
But
nice.
I like it.
Okay, stand in the mirror. Let me look at it. Cute, cute. Okay, that did not take long. I'm here making a quick little lunch. Sadly, I love Arby's, but sadly I heard a bunch of them are going out of business, including, I think, our local one. I'm not sure, but I've been just hearing about that. Made me start craving a beef and cheddar sandwich. I probably have one once a year, honestly. When you're craving an Arby's beef and cheddar sandwich, you just can't get it anywhere else. Like, there's no replicating it. But we're gonna try here today. I'm using real cheese instead of their, who knows what their liquid cheese is. And then I just have like sesame buns. Wild grain buns would be so good. They have pretzel rolls and brioche rolls. That would be really good, but we'll just use these since I already have a package started. And then Josh picked up Arby's sauce one time when I sent him for some stuff at the grocery store, so they are gonna taste authentic. But I'm gonna actually just wrap these in foil and put them in my air fryer at like a super low heat. If you do it too high, the middle stays cold and the cheese is melted and the bun is crispy, but the meat in the middle is cold, especially since I like to layer a lot of meat in these. Give us all the protein, right? Okay, I'm about to call the kids up for lunch, but let's try this out. So we have the beef and cheddar. Let's add some Arby's sauce on there. Okay, and then I just did homemade pickles, watermelon. We have carrot chips with ranch dip. And we're gonna finish up some homemade lemonade I made over the weekend. Steeping some meadow tea leaves in your lemonade is just the move. So good. Okay, let's try this. Oh, so good. Okay, this hits. Hopefully Arby's doesn't go out of business for that one time a year I want it, but if so, we can still make these. Lunchtime, children! What's a kitty say? Meow. What's a kitty say? Meow. Okay, looks like we have some Hungarian wax peppers to pick today. Oh no! See, you can't wait till your tomato gets red to pick it because then you have stuff like that happen. Oh, that's a bummer. So I should probably pick that one in the next couple days because I got too greedy. I was like, I'm gonna wait till it's nice and red. We have a lot hanging on here, it looks like. A few more red ones down in there, slowly turning. What is this? Oh, that's right. I planted a few like little mini pepper poppers, but I don't see any ready yet. Huh, where did that come? Oh, back here. There they are. Yeah, they're not ready yet. My bell peppers are supposed to be turning yellow, but instead they just get yucky. So I'm like really are orange. I think they're supposed to be. So that's disappointing. I wonder what's gonna happen to these other ones. Okay, fill it up. Water fights! Okay, the kids are down for their nap. To be honest, I did not get a lot done. After Janan left, we just kind of hung out on the porch and I did a few things, but yeah, it was kind of all hands on deck. But I'm just gonna sit down at my computer and get some work done like normal. This is a maple iced latte. Oh my goodness. The most basic, so good though. A little heavy whipping cream, some whole milk, maple syrup, and then 2 shots of espresso. I'm gonna drink this really slowly, maybe not even the whole thing. I talked about it in the past, but I felt like I got anxiety already drinking iced coffees too quickly. I've always been a slow sipper of iced coffees, and so I think that's important to keep that going because, yeah, nobody wants to feel that, especially when you're so needed by so many people. Okay, this one I hit the nail on the head. That is amazing. Before I have a little bit of time to myself and just, you know, I'm gonna sit here and do some editing and stuff, I thought I would chat with you guys about something I've been learning in my life lately, through hard seasons and, you know, even before this, you know, having babies, that's a hard season all around, right? When you're not getting anytime you're not getting your sleep, that is hard. And so there's been times in my life where I needed to learn to accept help, and I don't feel like I was always very good at that. But this time with all like the hospital stays and the anxiety and the lack of sleep and everything, I just told myself, I'm gonna say yes, even if I think, no, I'll be fine till then. I don't need the help then. I don't need you to come over then. I don't need a meal then. I just decided I'm gonna tell myself, you know, for the sake of my family, I'm gonna tell people thank you. Just thank you. Leave it at that. And you know, it takes a lot of humility, and you can't have a lot of pride when you are accepting help from others. I think something that keeps me going is that I keep telling myself this is not forever, and someday I'm gonna be making the meals for other people, and I just take great joy in thinking about that. I was actually, when everything went down, I had ran to the store the night before to buy a bunch of groceries to make a meal for my sister who just had twins, because that's rough no matter how you dice it. Even healthy twins, it's a lot of work, and all those hormones and tiredness and oh my goodness. Anyway, so I look forward to someday doing that again for others, making meals for them, and I feel like I will definitely never look at it the same again when I hear of a mom in the hospital with a child. I will have so many different things in my tool bag of ways that I know how to communicate, things I can do tangibly, prayers I can pray. I've definitely learned a lot in the last season. My sister has always been coming over here on Tuesdays for a long time. I pay her, she's like a little mini employee, I guess, because it's only 2.5 hours a week or so. But honestly, that little bit of time is so helpful. So if you even have somebody, maybe you can't afford to have someone come over, but maybe you have people that are volunteering to help you out in the season, take it. You know, if you have a plan, somebody coming for 2.5 hours can just be the difference in a good week or a bad week, honestly, especially if you have tangible ways that they can help you out, whether that's just giving you a break with your kids or getting some housework done so you can do something else. Sometimes at different seasons of life, running errands is just really hard, and so it's nice to have somebody who can be back with your kids or whatever, and you can go do those errands and like bang them out really quickly. It's just much smarter. Just a funny story. I had my friends, they came over a couple weeks ago and just cleaned my house. I had said something about how my house is such a wreck, and they just came over and cleaned, didn't ask a single question. They just did what they did, and everything was like, I thought, yeah, I did not ask too many questions because I was too embarrassed. You know, I was so blessed by their willingness to come and just walk into a clean space that smelled nice and looked good visually, and it just meant the world to me, honestly. Yes, I could have maybe paid somebody to come do that, but having somebody do that out of just the generosity of their heart and everything, just, it was more than a clean house, if you know what I'm saying, right? So yeah, I don't know if this message is for those of you that have friends that are hurting, or if it's for people that are hurting and you just need to learn to just humble yourself. Don't be like me, don't be so prideful, and don't let hard things make you realize that you're at the end of your rope and you just have to say yes. And I think that's what's so beautiful about my community, like the Mennonite community. I feel like we're super tight knit and people just chip in, and we have a crazy network system, for good or for bad. You know, people hear things about what's going on, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it can be such a good thing because of all the prayers and the support you can feel during hard times. My heart goes out to any of you that have to go through hard times. One, without God, I don't know, like I would not be here if I did not have my faith. And then two, having the support of like a church family and friends, and you know, being on good terms with your family is priceless during hard times. So I don't know, maybe that's a message to you. If you feel like you've been bickering with your siblings or your parents, or like, just let it go. You guys love each other at the end of the day. And if anything horrible happened to any of you, you would feel so sorry for them. Just go give your mom a hug, or your sister, or whoever you've been like at odds with, and just get on the same page again, because what really matters when you strip it all back? What really matters, guys? Surely not your petty little argument you've been having. And I think one last piece of advice would be, don't be stingy with your hugs. I'm not part of a huge hugging family, hugging community at all, but sometimes you just need the literal strength of someone else to like seep into your body. Sometimes a hug can just go so far. And why are we stingy with them? They're free. And I know some people don't like hugs, but you'll quickly learn who those people are and you won't try that again. But I don't know why we're so like, we'll wait till something horrible happens till we want to give somebody a hug. No, you don't have to do that. Oh my goodness, just like a tight squeeze and a pat on the back. And I don't know. I'm definitely going to be more of a hugger, I think, in the future. Sorry for those of you who hate that, because I can respect boundaries too. Okay, but it's that, I think that German heritage in a lot of us it makes us stingy with our hugs. So anyway, I need to get working here. I'm breaking up a vlog here into a couple different shorts to put on YouTube. So if you guys have been watching, I have been putting up YouTube shorts here and there. So if you'd like to watch them, definitely do. They just get like quick little bites into the full-length videos that I've been putting out. I used to have somebody who did that for me, but her mother took a turn for the worse, and now she can't work for me anymore. So I'm kind of trying to make the time to do it myself. I mean, it definitely isn't a moneymaker or anything. Like, I'm not getting any AdSense from it or anything like that, but I don't know. I'm trying to see if the exposure helps with the views and things like that. So, you know, it never hurts to experiment. Oh, this iced coffee is so delicious, but I need to set this aside. Anyway, yeah, I need to get to work here, and thank you guys for just being with me today. Honestly, filming today has just cheered me up. It has not really been a good day on paper, but I felt really good today. I've enjoyed my day, and I attribute vlogging to a large part of that. Sometimes it's just nice to have something fun to work on, or a project or something pretty. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Okay, nap time, to be honest, is not going great. And Josh just called and said he's gonna be home pretty late, like 6:30 late. I don't know what late is for you, but he's usually home around 5, especially lately. But my plan for supper tonight is chicken wings, except we're doing legs. I make chicken legs the same way I do wings. They're just cheaper and there's more meat to bone. And so what I'm doing is, this is a local grocery store, Weaver Markets. They have a buffalo wing rub that's super good. So I'm gonna put that on both sides of just 2 of these because it's pretty spicy and the kids will not be eating this one. And then this one is really good since it's like that spicy rub. It's really good dipped in ranch. And what's really nice about doing wings or drumsticks on the smoker is you don't have to do that whole baking powder step to make them crispy. They just get crispy on the smoker. It's great. I guess it's kind of like a convection oven at the same time. I don't know. It's awesome. So you can just go right in with your dry rub. We love dry rub, and then dipping it in a sauce. But then the rest of them, guys, I would not change one thing about this rub except for the name. But it's really good. I think one of Josh's buddies gave it to him and we love it. It is basically a salt, onion, garlic, basil, pepper, paprika, parsley mixture with some oregano and granulated celery in there. So you could probably make your own some way, but it's so nice just to have it in here. And so I'm gonna do the rest of them in this one. And then half of it we'll toss in this Parmesan garlic which I have no idea if it's any good, but I know you can get it at Walmart, but my sister gave it to me because she said they got too much. I think they got like 2 bottles. They said it was okay, so we shall see. And Evonnie's out husking corn right now, so we're gonna do just 6 ears. I'm gonna try the corn on the cob on the smoker. Supposedly, if you peel it and put it on there, and then I have like this garlic herb butter I'm gonna try to do. Supposedly it gets really good, so we'll see. Josh is very skeptical, so I'm gonna try to prove him wrong. That's half the fun, right? But if not, I just don't ever have to make it that way again. Anyway, these are gonna be good. I'm gonna set them out on the smoker at, it's like the last time I smoked them, for half an hour, and then grilled at 375 for 45 minutes, and that's for large legs. The timing is completely different on wings, but it's the same method. Anyway, every time I do it, I like journal and write what did or didn't work, and this is about the 4th time around now, so I think I have it about perfect. But for the corn, I wanna make an herb butter, which will take garlic powder, parsley, salt, and pepper, and then just some onion powder. And I'm gonna baste the corn twice. So half of it will go on one side and then the other. And I'm using the blackberrybabe.com's method, so we'll see if we like it.
Megan, my love.
Okay, so Josh is out mowing. I'm happy for him. He loves it. It's his favorite chore. He has his 0-turn mower and whatever, but that means I am like single momming it all day because I'm with the kids now this evening. So maybe I'll try to squeeze in a little walk right before bedtime. I don't know. I have not been doing any exercise lately. Let me just put it this way. I don't know why God makes it possible for you to have to breastfeed a baby and get your period simultaneously. I don't know. I guess he has a plan, but I'll leave it at that. Anyway, Amazon Prime Days this year, I Didn't really buy much. Last year I planned to buy the green machine, the little green machine that like cleans your carpet and stuff, and I love that. It was such a good purchase. But this year I got just some school supplies that you'll see in next week's video for back to school, and a bunch of Mary Ruth's vitamins because they had a crazy sale. I'll put my link for that down below, MRO, Megan Fox. But I did buy 3 fun things for myself. The first one is this little clutch for when it's just me running around doing errands and stuff. I think it is so cute and little, pocket sized. It's perfect for your like sliding your phone right here in the back. There's like a little snap closure, and you guys know me, I love the basket weave. It's so cute, and it does come with a wristlet, so you can just like wear it over your wrist if you wanted to, throw it in your diaper bag. I just think it's darling. So I'll link it below if you are looking for something like that, or I think this would be a really fun gift. Throw a couple things inside it, stock it up, and you know, happy 16th birthday. It was really affordable. And then 2 other beauty products that I have on repeat at all times were both on sale, and that is this Lumi Glotion. You guys always ask, I get a lot of questions actually about my skin, and you don't need a foundation really or cover up. I don't own foundation, I do have some cover up, but this has like a slight tint to it, and it looks good all year round. Adds a little color to your face and a little shimmer. It's very light coverage if you're planning to like cover up zits or anything. I like it. So it could be on sale currently, not sure. And then this is hands down the best sunscreen that you can use for, I don't use sunscreen all over my body daily, but I don't want to look like I'm 80 when I'm 30, especially with like stress ages you. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little stressed out lately. Anyway, so I was like, I need to, you know, make sure I'm using my skincare, using my SPF, you know, all the skincare stuff. I think this tube is normally like $25, but it is so worth it. It is so good. It actually makes your skin look nicer. It has no white cast to it. It actually has like a shimmer to it almost. It has SPF 30, so that works for me. Yeah, it kind of has that same effect again of like the glowy look, but it's SPF as well. So love this stuff, and repurchase it, and it's worth the money I found. So anyway, there you go. I love to hear other people's favorites, but sometimes like a whole row of them can be a little much. So there's 3 for you. Check them out. I think when Josh is done mowing, we will wrap up the evening with a little sweet treat from Wild Grain. So good. Love their stuff. Again, use my code and get your free $30 off plus free croissants for life. You'll thank me later. Anyway, I'll see you next week for a busy several days as I get ready for back to school and how that's gonna look this year. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.